Hello everyone, Thijs here again, and this time with another guide, and this time I'm gonna make another warrior guide, but not a warrior guide you probably expect. Warrior goes more aggressive, warrior goes smart. Now it is a mech warrior, maybe a concept you probably heard about anytime earlier. It is not a popular mech deck, or a mech deck, and for some reason I understand that, for some other reason it's actually kind of weird. Why can Garrosh not be played as a mech deck? I'm gonna first say the Garrosh has some really good, like, it has the Warbot, what is kinda a better Clockwork Gnome in my opinion, and it has the, especially this card, the Clunker. And this isn't really, like, there are 4 drops, like the Blast Mage for the Mage, and there are in the other secret things like the Mech Shaman has the weapon, the Warrior has the Clunker, and this is a really good card to play for the board control. You give him mania +2/+2, really awesome. From himself he is not insanely powerful, 2/5 for a 4 drop, it's like under average, but the stats that it gives is really good. And why do we play Mech Warrior? Is it good? It is actually kinda good. It is a really aggressive playstyle. This mech deck, after Mech Shaman, it plays it really aggressively. At some moment, you have a limited amount of burst in the deck, you just have to go for it. The thing that it makes the deck a bit weaker is it doesn't run any card draw. Sometimes you have a clunky hand, you have no good of a start, and you're gonna even fall behind. Then it is really hard to win games. And if you get all your early drops, you kinda can run out of gas, and that is sometimes a problem, yes, but I still think the deck has a lot of burst damage, and the weapons are really good for either bot control or late game damage. Like, the weapons make this deck pretty good. Yes, we are running maybe a lot of weapons with 6 weapons, but they are really key in, especially the War Axe and the Despite in the early game, and they are almost never a bad top deck. If you can deal. The thing with this deck is, with your weapons you want to attack a lot of times. Sometimes you just attack because you know you have a lot of other weapons left. You want to just get the damage in. And yeah, the finish cards, normally the Heroic Strike, like, deal 4 damage for 2 mana is actually really strong. Mortal Strike, that are like the cards that you really want to just finish your opponent at the end with. The matchups are really different. Sometimes you really play for board control in the early game, and sometimes you already decide to really go aggressive in the early game. But we're gonna playtest a bit, and we will find out how we gonna fit the playstyle in. I would say it's a pretty fun deck to play. It is, the funniest thing is, it really surprises opponent. They play against Warrior and they are just not expecting this. They are starting, oh, we play against a Control Warrior or a Patron, we're gonna make the game slow, I have the time. And meanwhile, then I just play my 2 mechs and it's going totally different. So yeah, pretty fun. Okay, play against Paladin. Annoyatron, pretty good card against the hero power already from the Paladin. I will keep the Annoyatron, mulligan the other 2 cards. Hope I draw on 1-drop. That will be really good. Okay, we have no 1-drop. We have a decent curve, but we are really lacking the 1-drop here. Yeah, that really sucks. We run 4 1-drops, and that is the thing that really hurts mech decks. If you're already falling behind because you don't have your 1-drop, it might get really hard. If he plays already double 1-drop, really problematic. Goes with the secret. Yeah, the X will be the dream here. Unfortunately, no X for us. That's not an X, that's a really expensive X. And now he's like, what's going on? What do I see here? Is that an Annoyatron?
Put this apple on your head.
Okay. Yeah, we attack face here. We do this first
Something needs tinkering.
because we get a spare part and we get a buff. So now we attack face. Okay, Noble pops, but that's fine. It will die to one of these 2 minions anyway, so it's actually pretty decent that the Annoyatron gets at least this one out. If he goes with a muster here, yeah, we are in a lot of problems. Okay, goes for the face. Interesting. So it might be in second Noble. No matter what, we will play this. If it is Avenge. Yeah, we trade with one knife here, I think.
Tinker Town!
Thinking, what does this deliver, but not enough. I don't mind getting hits from the knives on this one, so yeah. Let's see. No repentance.
Tinker Town!
It's a fish, okay. Not sure if that's a good one to buff. What? I mean, 4 is easy to deal for us on board already. It really depends how this knife is. Oh my god, that hurts really. Oh, so much, bro, so much. This is going so aggressive. Yeah. No, it's a noble. We are dead. We are dead, guys. Okay, this game didn't work out. Yeah, well, happens. And that's what I said early. Sometimes when you fall behind in the early game, you cannot recover. And that is the weakness of this deck. But I have to say how this game went. We are missing. If we had the X at turn 1, man, we will be so good. We missed the 1-drop. We had no X. Like, that really hurts you against an aggro deck. Yeah, really sad how this went. He played it really aggressively. We didn't have the right answers. Even I thought we controlled the board pretty decently. We fell too short there. Is this another? No, it's not the same guy. So we don't know what he's playing. I still expect kind of an aggro deck, but yeah, we really need 1 or 2 drops. I know that we are running 4 1-drops. We don't run too many 2 drops, like I think 4. But yeah, I really need them. Not really an insane hand. Yeah, we're not gonna coin a 2-drop here out, especially with this hand with no 3-drop. Not really happy how this is going already. Okay, that's okay. We have the X, no problem. That's why you play with the X here. Dealing with knife duper. Yeah, like the Mustra battle, such a painful card here. If he has it. I might even force to just attack with the War X. Okay, another secret paladin. We will always attack this 1-1. See what is gonna happen. Okay, getting the noble out, perfect. I'm thinking of playing the Orcan Elite here. Kinda like it. Annoyotron. I like the Korkan. Can always play Annoyotron the turn after. I'm gonna use the Korkan as a trade on board here. I have to play around cards like Avenge that he can play next turn. The True Silver does the same. He cannot play Blessing. Like, there are already 6 cards that this is already better against, and I'm pretty sure it might be even against more cards better. So you always trade this 1-1 away. See, he has the True Silver. It doesn't make any sense for us. He will do it also. We just killed a 1-1. It deals also 4 damage. Like, otherwise he won't be going to 26, but he will heal for 2. So not even a big problem. Yeah. I mean, you don't want to attack this here. With the True Silver. We get a pretty nice Clunkruff. The reason I attack here is because we have already the Reaper. And I really want to play the Reaper after I play the Bloodrunner. Or maybe I play the Reaper here. It's really good, right? Can play this, but then we decide already to go full aggressive. But I think it's fine actually. I really like it. The Define Shield is really nice. I think this is the moment where we just go. Like, he wants to play his... he really wants to play his Mistress Challenger, but him playing the Mistress Challenger will be really good for us here. Okay, place the concentration. Kinda annoying.
Reporting for duty.
But at some moment you really have to go face with this deck, otherwise you cannot win. You have to decide at some moment, this is the face time. And with the Arcanite Reaper, what is gonna deal 10 damage in 2 turns, I decided to do it this turn, and I I think it's right. We put the damage out. I mean, we have lethal next turn. And we have to do it this turn because turn 8 is a problematic turn for us. At turn 8 he either has Tyrion, he either has Lay of Hands. Like, I have to go for it this turn and to make the win condition. And you see, we have enough win condition. We can just put the Heroic Strike out and put the Mortal Strike out to get the lethal. And that's what I mean with the weapons. Like, weapons are so much damage. Just one Arcanite Reaper at turn 5 is gonna deal 10 damage in 2 turns. That's what makes the card really strong. I hope I will get into some other decks that are not called Paladin now. To show you the deck against an other class. But yeah, how this game went, we had the X that controlled the board a bit. At some moment we decided to go full face, let him make the trades, and you need to feel the moment, but at some moment you have to do that. Because if you're gonna control the board too much, you are lacking damage.
The light shall bring victory.
Okay, we have the Cockmaster with the Mech, what is really nice, so I will keep that. Just to have it. I would like to get a weapon here. What shall be good against Priest? Okay, I'm not sure how I'm gonna play this hand out. If I'm gonna play the War, but also turn 1. I just hope no Cleric. Like, Cleric is such a pain. But you don't, and that is the good thing. Like, you don't drop Cleric when you know you are facing an. You don't drop Cleric when you're playing against a Patron turn 1. You want more value. I think I don't play the Warbot here. Reason for that is I can go turn 1 Cogmaster, turn 2 another Tron, turn 3 4 drop, and that's the reason I don't coin out the Warbot here. He's like, what's going on? What is going on?
The light shall burn you.
The light burns me. Okay. We have no 3 drops, so yeah, I'm really happy by not playing the Warbot earlier. Thoughts, yeah, that's fine. I think we go with the Shredder here. Still thinking a bit of the Korkan to put more damage out now. Might be the right play. Turn 4, it looks like a Control Priest. Maybe I like the Korkan more, just as a pressure card. What is the 4 drop here that I have to trade in? Like, as a trade, the Shredder might be better. Yeah, I think I like the Korkan here. Just to put the pressure out. I think he will try to do the same clears as normal. I'm not really seeing where the Korkan is that much weaker than the Shredder.
Embrace the void.
Is it really weaker? Kinda is. Yeah, we just go face here, for sure. No reason to trade into this card, that will be a big mistake. And that's why I like the Korkan 1 turn earlier. Like now, because the Korkan stayed on board, he deals 4 extra damage. You can think of controlling the board here, but I don't see any point why that can be correct. If he had the circle, he will probably already have played it. Because he will just avoid 7 damage by having the circle. Yeah, and I mean, he cannot heal himself this play. Yes, he can use his hero power to deal with the Cockmaster now, but there are still 2 really strong minions on board. Wow. Well, be care with your life total, bro. Be care with your life total.
Well played.
You're dead.
You have been.
And that's what I mean, guys. Like, we even had like already 6, 8, 6, 10, 14 damage in hand. And that is what I mean with the Mech Warrior. Like, people, yes, it is kind of a YOLO deck. Yes, it can go wrong, but that is the risk of mech decks already. Like, it's nothing different with Mech Mage, Mech Mech Shaman. The thing is, Mech Warrior is a better deck against aggro, and it can even win against control. So it's probably not the best deck, but it is a really cool deck to play once. And at the ladder, it's such a big surprise. You saw it. I explained it a bit earlier. Like against Warrior, they never drop early step. They're scared of the weapons, and meanwhile, you are a Mech deck, and you might overwhelm them. So as a surprise, really good deck. I hope you like the deck. I hope you like this guide, and I hope you see. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time again.